Hey guys and girls, my name's THEGAMINGTECH. Welcome on into the channel. In this video we're going to be building a station, and in particular we're going to do a station for making water. So what we'll do is we'll go into the map. Now I've already created a plot, which you do by, on the left hand side we've got manage plots. Now I like to make them slightly bigger, so it gives me plenty of room for expansion, stuff like that. Now, because we're in Heretics End, where the headquarters is, it's actually free to make the plots. In some systems, you might have to buy a license, depending where it is. It could be quite expensive. So we've got that already. So let's continue on in. So first of all, I like to reset the view to the top view. And then I'll also like to start with the docking modules. So I'm going to put in the luxury dock first. Now I'm building in the boron style. You can build in any style you want. Obviously it will make a difference to what resources are needed, etc, etc. So what I want to do is I want to put in the large 4 dock T, but what I'm going to do is put in a spacer. Where are we? I'm just going to put in a small spacer. I'll pop that there. I'm going to put in the large dock. So what to do, so once we've got that there, I'm going to hold shift, click on the blue, I'm going to rotate that round to 90 degrees, then grab it and put it onto there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the whole lot and shift it forward until it turns red and then come back. I'm going to roughly centre it the best we can. Then what we're going to do first of all is do our storage. So I like to do the storage underneath. So I'm going to get the vertical part. I'm using the right clicking on the screen and dragging, and that's letting me rotate and change the angle. And use the scroll wheel to zoom in and out. So let's put in one of these. Pop that there. So now I need 2 different storage bins. Need container and solid. So we're going to go with the large ones. Again, clicking on the blue ring, swinging it round. Basically, you can, as soon as it highlights the point where it wants, where you want to put it, you can stop rotating and it'll snap to that point. You see it snapped there, no problem. Now I need to do the same again with the solid. Onto the blue ring. And then I can just snap that to there. Now obviously to make water we need ice and we need energy cells. So what I'll do is we'll attach 1 energy cell module. Again, grab the blue, swing it round. Then we can attach it. You see there, I've put it down there. So it all looks pretty self-contained there, which is nice. So obviously once it's built, these sections are there, it'll actually start producing energy cells, which is good. And they'll go to storage. That's why I try and do the storage first. So as soon as a module's built, you'll actually start getting stuff out of it, which is good. So what we need to do is we need to now add our 2 water, because I'm just going to do 2 because it takes a lot of ice. You're almost, for one of these, you're almost 10,000 units of ice. So we're going to do 2 of them. So let's see what I need. I'm wanting this base part here. Put that there. And wanting the short extension. Again, grabbing the blue ring.
Hello.
That'll snap to there. I'll put in one of these cross sections. Snaps to there. Then we're going to go with our water refinery. I'm going to rotate that round 180 degrees. And then that'll snap onto there. Now what we can do here is we can copy that whole section. So right clicking brings up this menu so you can reset stuff, copy, delete, all that stuff. And we're going to do copy sequence. And it's basically copied everything for us. And snap it to there. So that's our 2 water plants. We've already got our energy cells. So that should be enough for that. Now what we do want is some workers. So if you've got the habitats, then we should be sorted. Now, if we want to know how many workers we need, we can right click. Oh, sorry, not right click. We can go into the module, right click on that, it'll take us to the encyclopedia. Gives us all the information. So let's see. Optimal workforce is 180. That's per 1. Okay. So what I've got is I've got a small oasis, which if I remember correctly gives me 250. So 2 of them should be enough. Or we could have the large one, which is 1,000, which is overkill. I think we should be good with the 2 ones of them. So I'm just going to sit that there. And let's see. Now we could sit that there. Yeah, we'll do that. That essentially, I'm quite happy with that. Doesn't look too bad. Now what you can do as well, you notice here, you've got your build order. So if you wanted to have something built last, for instance, this large dock, if you wanted to build that last, what we can do is grab that section and then we could pull it away, because you see where it is at the moment. The T dock, the 4 dock T, is actually almost at the top there. So if I grab it, pull it away, snap it back on, it's now popped that back down to the very bottom. So that's going to be the last thing that's built. So obviously we need a dock, and I've got a wee base connection, and then I've got my storage. That's the stuff that I'm wanting built first. So if we've got our storage and everything, we can start producing, etc. Obviously we can also get stuff brought in as well, I think.
Hello there.
So I'm quite happy with that. So first of all, what we need to do is confirm the module changes. Now you can change the presets, so you can have a high preset, medium, whatever you want to do. And this is to do with like say shield generators and weapons and stuff like that. So you can do exactly whatever you want. Obviously that will change how much materials are needed, etc. So we're going to click on confirm module changes. And then basically that's telling us how much resources we're needing. So it's going to need a fair old amount of resources. It's not too bad actually. And then we need to assign a builder. Now you see there, already one of my trading ships has already went, hey, I've got some energy cells for you. So that's started. So you need to assign a builder. Now when you click on that, it comes up with the big list and then it disappears. So as you scroll out, if there's a ship in the vicinity, it'll pop up. So I just keep scrolling out one at a time. Because obviously you don't want to pick a building ship that's miles away. You just keep coming out. And there we go. So there's one there. So if we right click on it, we can select that one. And that says got a builder. Now obviously we've got to wait until that comes. But in the meantime, stuff will start getting delivered. Now obviously this can be quite a long process. Now obviously what else we need to do is we need to manage our resources. We need to accept the estimate. So basically building this station is going to cost me 5.7 million, which isn't bad. Now I like to add a little bit extra on top of that, just in case there's price fluctuations, etc. And then basically that is ready. So I'm going to confirm that. So we just need to wait for that to get built. Obviously what I can do is rename it as well. So we can save this. So if you wanted to build multiple ones, you can. So what we'll do is we'll do quite a small water plant. I'll do one, just in case I do any variations and stuff. So save as new. So if we wanted to load up a plan, we can do. If you want to make multiple of the same thing, you can buy another plot and then you just load the plan. And that's it. So what I'll do is I'll come back to you once this is built and I'll have a look at it and see how it's faring. So I'll see you once it's finished. Okay, after many hours, this station is finally built. You can see there, it's all in its glory. So let's have a look and have a quick overview on what we've done. We'll go into logical overview. We can see what we've got. Now I have 4 miners that are supplying the station with ice. Now obviously we've got 20,000 due to come in and it requires 19,200 to keep itself going. So we've got plenty of ice coming in. Obviously we're generating energy cells. I've got the stations set so it's only buying or selling from owned stations. So it won't buy any ice from anyone else. If you are struggling to get your supplies up, you can obviously change that so you can buy from other factions and stuff. I've not got a sell offer on the ice because obviously I want to keep it for my production. Energy cells, I've pretty much got the same sort of thing. Buy offer only from my own stations. I've got no restrictions in selling, so I can sell them as needs be. You can see there I've actually got a station trader coming in to buy some from this station because we've got plenty. Obviously we do have a workforce and that requires both food, medical supplies and obviously water, which we're producing. Now with the workforce we are getting extra output, so we're getting almost 5,000 per hour with the workforce that we've got. Now does it tell me optimal workforce? So yeah, optimal number of workers is 450. We've got currently 451, so we're over and above, so we're good. And obviously we've got the water coming out here. So obviously I do have a buy offer, but only from my own station, so that doesn't really matter. and then obviously we've got a sell amount, which is all automatic. You can see there, obviously it's not been that long that it's been up and running, so we haven't made a lot of money as yet, but over time it will make some money, and obviously supply my own stuff as well. Since I am using the boron architecture, it will help with building my own stations. So obviously I've tried to keep it nice and small, because obviously that's needing 20,000 ice almost just for 2 modules. Now if you have a look here, I did build a massive one a wee while ago, and it was far too big. So you want to keep your stations a reasonable size, didn't go over the top like what I did on this one. Let's have a look. Although to be fair, it is sort of working, but it took even longer to get this up and running. You can see there the running cost is at least 10 million to keep this up and running. So I wouldn't advise going too big. Obviously it does seem to be producing, which is good. Again, we're getting over 12,500 extra with the workforce. We do have a large stock of it as well, and to be fair, it is selling a lot, which is good, because if you look in here, again, over the last hour, it's made 1.2 million in profits. But of course, again, when I first built that station, it was costing a fortune to keep it running, can get the ice in, etc, etc. So try and keep your station small, and that'll be a better benefit, I think. So hopefully this video's helped. I'd like to think it has. Let's just have an external view of that, just to let you see how massive this one is. I'm going to have to teleport to it. Then I'll get an external view.
Great Reef.
So you can see how massive this is. It's like way over the top, and I do have another factory next door, a hull component one, which is way over the top as well. But you live and learn. So hopefully this has helped you guys and girls. As per always, if you've liked the video, hit the like button, hit subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. So until then, take care, and thanks for watching.